Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner decides to fair catch this. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tailback with another carry. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. They put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Catch made on the sidelines. It's a short gain, but enough to move the sticks.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The shotgun running play call. And the Tar Heels are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the run.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Coleman. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Love. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Ball handed off. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's going to hand this off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Defense not pressing this time. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking right, this one caught. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using his legs, it's low. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Back to pass. It's Morris. And he'll loft it to the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Well, now it's 3rd down.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Snags the quick throw. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws to the tight end. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Trying to find some room. It's Love. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Dropping back, it's Morris. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive rolling.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Handoff in a single-back formation. Hard running through a tackle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Takes the handoff. It's Love. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. And they'll set up with the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This will likely be the last play of the half. To throw, it's Morris. He's running out of time here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Green. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house. A big 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Sheffield. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, dropped the ball to 44.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Back to pass. It's Morris. Receiver makes the catch. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. The offense really clicking here.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. First and goal for the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Mean Green. They'll take the lead in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. North Texas, 21, North Carolina.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Tar Heels looking to cash in this red zone trip. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. North Texas's offense is back out there now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up the first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
A gain makes it second and medium. The back's got it. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, and the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter. And the quarterback's going to sneak it, and we're able to get him down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense facing second and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, North Texas. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tar Heels. To take the lead in the final minute. Now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll have to hurry now. Second down on the clock ticking. Dropping back. It's Morris. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw it deep. Deep shot caught out of the 15. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. defense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Fighting off the tackler. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.